Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are doing my first ever reading vlog. Let's go. Yes, we're upgrading this channel one step at a time. In this video I'm reading 2 books. I keep saying I'm gonna read 3. Just ignore me. We're reading 2 books. And we're gonna have this genre wheel pick out what books we're reading. I hope you enjoy. Also, guys, do you like my sweater? I made it myself. Before we actually continue, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let's get to the video. Let's go. Let's pick the first book. Historical. Oh. I don't think catapsis is historical at all. Dang it. Historical. What historical book do I have the audiobook for? Oh my god, it's raining outside. Anyways. Oh. We have Gate to Kagoshima. I'm literally in the middle of this. I put it down because I started a different book. This is Gate to Kagoshima. We might pick this one. I don't know. This one's about a girl from Scotland going to Japan to find out more about her grandpa, I'm guessing, because he was like a legendary samurai, but there's like no, what's the word? There's no like relics of him and stuff. So she's going to Japan and going to like ask people what they know about her grandpa. But then she visits the shrine and she is hit by a tsunami while visiting the shrine, and she gets teleported back 128 years into the past during the Satsuma Rebellion. That's the plot. That's the plot. And she's falling for this guy named Kay, who has something to do with something. I don't know. The main reason why I stopped reading this, other than me picking up a different book, there's like so many different characters in here, and I don't care about any of them. I'm just hearing names, and I'm just like, who are you? What's your purpose? Why should I care? That's how I feel about this book. There's too many characters, but we are like 40% in. So like I could just finish it because the book is only 290 pages. Like I could just finish it and call it a day. Oh, let me give you a half-point update because I'm pretty much halfway through. She is realizing she likes Kay, and Kay's realizing he likes her, but everybody still thinks she's a spy because when she got teleported to, you know, this era, everyone's like, you look and sound different than everybody else. Where are you from? And she had to not lie, but like she is from Scotland, but she had to pretty much say she's from like far away. And people are like, oh, so you might be a spy, but we're still gonna take care of you, but we're keeping our eye on you. And everybody's suspicious of her. Kay's forced to watch over her like a bodyguard, pretty much. Make sure she's not like writing secret letters to whoever she's supposed to be a spy for. And he's realizing that he has feelings for her, and she's realizing she has feelings for him. That's pretty much where we are. It's very romancy right now. But our main character wants to get back home. Like soon, like right now. Like she wants to get home right now. She's like, you know what? I don't even care about finding facts about my grandpa anymore. Like I just want to go home because this is a whole bunch. She got teleported before her grandpa was even born. So like, how would she know anything about him? You know? I don't know. But yeah, that's this. That's the halfway update. I'm gonna go finish this. guys, welcome. Wait, why am I doing an intro? It doesn't matter. Anyways, I have finished Gate to Kagoshima. And oh my gosh. Shockingly enough, I really, really liked it. Like, I did not give it a rating yet. I'm gonna let it marinate for a couple days. But I really, really liked this book. Like, a lot. First, like, the first part, first, like, 35%, I was like, okay, like, it's a good premise, but, like, what's, like, the real plot other than just her going back 128 years? Like, what's, like, her purpose? But once we found out her purpose, I was like, wait, this is kind of eating. Like, it kind of ate. And the ending was predictable, but I did like it. Like, I predicted it. I was like, they're going to do that. But let's see how they do it. And I actually really enjoyed it. So, there's that. My only cons about this book is too many characters. Okay? Too many in this book. And they're not that fleshed out. That's my only, like, con, I guess. What else? Oh, another con. I think I said this before. They put the freaking character notes in the back. Like, the characters list in the back. And I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. And even the character list is not that detailed. So, that's another gripe. But other than that, I really enjoyed it. I'm debating on, like, a 3-star or 3.5. And I'm also debating if I want to buy the second book when it comes out. Because it comes out in October, I'm pretty sure. And I'm curious on what the plot is going to be for that one. Seeing as how this one ended. Low-key, how this one ended, it could have just been a standalone. If you just added, like, 20 more pages to the ending, it could have been a standalone. But I'm curious what the second book's about. But I really enjoyed this, and I had a good time. We're here to spin the wheel. We're here to spin the wheel for book 2 off of the physical TBR. Because, guys, I did another spin, and I kept picking books on my iPad. And I'm like, that's not the point of this video. That's not what I came here to do. We're only picking stuff from this bookshelf over here. About 60% of it is unread. And that's not a good percentage to have. For me personally. I'm hoping to get fantasy. Or romance. I haven't read a romance book in like 5 ever. Like, I'm not even kidding. I can't remember the last time I read a full romance book. So let's hopefully get that. Where should we? I'm going to put it over here. So sophisticated, aren't we? Oh, guys, I was so scared we get mystery because I don't like mystery. I do have some mystery books. I have like 2.5, but I don't want to read them because I hate mystery with a passion. And you're probably wondering, why do you have mystery then? Don't worry about it. Anyways, we got romance, and I actually have my TBR written on my whiteboard because I did not do a TBR video this month. Yeah, but we have a TBR video. Like, no, we have a TBR up there. And one of the books, the books on my TBR is Daydream, which is a romance. We have Daydream by Hannah Grace. Fun fact, I actually did DNF this book when I first got it. Because I got this book right when it came out. Because I was so excited for it. I was so excited for this book. And I read like 50% and I was like, this book is garbage. Like, I don't want to read it. But I was also like in a reading slump, so I just don't want to talk about that. Because I had just finished Harry Potter. So I thought every book after Harry Potter was garbage. But anyways, we're not here to promote Harry Potter. We're not promoting that. But I want to give this book a second chance because Henry... Oh, if you don't know about this series, this is part of the Maple Hill the Maple Hill series, which is like Icebreaker and Wildfire in this. So if you read Icebreaker, it's part of a series. And Henry's part of that series. And this is his book. And I've loved Henry in every other book. Every slight mention he was in, I loved it. But I don't know. In this one, he didn't annoy me. It was the girl who annoyed me. I just felt like, I can't even remember how I felt. I just remember not liking her. But I want to give it another chance. And in this book, it follows Henry and Hallie. That's her name, right? That's her name, right? Hallie is supposed to be his tutor because Henry is now the captain of the hockey team, but he needs to make good grades for him to stay captain. So his coach is like, you need a tutor, and he was like, fine. So I'm gonna find a tutor, and he finds her, and she's his tutor, and she tutors them. Oh my god, wait. I just remember why I didn't like it. It's supposed to be a slow burn, right? But like, I remember a scene where they were like already like cuddling on a couch, and they only known each other for like 2 weeks. And they're already just like all cuddly wuddly with each other. I'm just like, what's going on? And also they barely study. I remember that. But I'm still gonna give it another shot because I really want to. And this will be me finishing a series. I don't do that often. If I hated this book before, I'm probably going to hate it 10 times more or love it. Depending on me, because I am very indecisive. I'm scared. Oh, there's a playlist. Oh my god, it has Tyla in it. I don't care about anybody else on this playlist. I'm going to go ahead and start this because I actually have the audiobook to this book. And that might help me get this done with, because I don't know, I'm really indecisive. Like, I'm scared I'm gonna like despise it so much, because the last thing I need is a book I hate. Like, it's the beginning of fall. Like, fall is usually my best reading month other than the beginning of summer. So I need this to be good. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking now because it's been 7 minutes of me talking. We're just gonna get over with. We're just gonna read it. My dog is acting up. Anyways, we're just gonna read it. Oh, we should do a prediction, guys. Let's do a prediction. I predict this to be 3.75 or a 4-star. That's my prediction. Okay, let's hopefully say it's gonna be higher than that. But I really want to love it because I love Henry. Like, I love Henry. Like I love him. So let's just hope. Let's just hope it's a good rating. Okay, goodbye. Anyways, we're 25% into the book. It's currently 10:55. As you can see, I was listening to the audiobook. Guys, I have tabs in this book. I have tabs. I've tabbed the book. Me a year ago would never have thought I would tap this book. I literally DNF'd this book, like I said earlier. I had DNF'd this book because I hated it. Well, I didn't hate it, but I had disliked it so much. But right now, I'm obsessed. I'm loving everything about it. I'm loving it. Hallie and Henry are so freaking cute. It's been so long since I read a romance. I wonder if that's the reason. And they're just friends. And they're the cutest people ever. And the audiobook is actually really good. Like, I really enjoy how the narrators are narrating the story. So let me discuss what's going on. So, did I say the plot of the book? I think I said what I remembered, but I think I was wrong. Basically, the premise of this book is Hallie has just gotten out of her first ever relationship with this toxic man. Well, he's not toxic, but he's like stupid man named Will. And she's very inexperienced, but she wants to join this writing competition and write this romance novel. But she's inexperienced, even though she had a boyfriend. They didn't really do anything at all. They literally didn't do anything. So Hallie's like, I need experience to write my romance novel. Henry needs a tutor. And Henry meets Hallie at her book club. And Hallie's like, oh, I know that class that you're taking. Like, they had a discussion about it. And basically they strike a deal saying Henry will help giving her experience to write her romance book. And Hallie will help him tutor. And that's the connection. I hope I explained that well enough, because yeah. But right now, they just finished their first date. And it was so cute. It was so cute. And Henry was talking about, like, how he values platonic love because he just, like, doesn't understand love. And Hallie also doesn't understand love because she didn't love her boyfriend, her ex-boyfriend, because he was a loser. I'm loving this book. Like, I can't even explain it. I can't even put it into words. And I'm only 100 pages in. I just can't wait for them to get together. And I'm literally almost to the part where I DNF'd it. I really wonder why I DNF'd this book. Like, what irked me so bad about this book? Because I'm not seeing it. There's a lot of Taylor Swift in here. I don't know if these are all Taylor Swift songs, but there's like a whole back playlist back here with like, can y'all read that? Probably not, but I think it's all Taylor Swift songs. Henry's really relatable because he has, let me tell you guys. So Henry has like undiagnosed ADHD, low-key. And since Hallie's tutoring him, she has experience with like ADHD people because her stepsister also has ADHD. And she's like, oh, let me help you. I got some tips for you. She gets him. She takes his book from his room because he checked out like a leadership book. He bought a leadership book because he needed help being a leader for his hockey team. She goes through and annotates it all the important parts, so he can read through the book because he stopped reading it because it was too like difficult for him to focus. And I'm like, that was so cute. Like, I would love for someone to annotate a book for me. Like I would love that. That sounds like a dream come true. Like, if somebody annotated my favorite book for me, well, I know it's not his favorite book, but like, if somebody annotated a book for me, I'm gonna be like, I love you. Like you have my heart. Like, that's so cute. What's also interesting is, so like, Hallie's a big people pleaser, and Henry is very blunt and upfront. And I just love how he's like, stop saying sorry every 2 seconds. Stop saying that your problems don't matter. Stop being like, stop putting other people before you, because sometimes you need to focus on yourself. And I also love that. I'm not a people pleaser in the slightest, but like, I do love how he checks her because I also relate to Henry. We both have very like blunt personalities. I don't know why I found Hallie annoying before. Maybe because she was a people pleaser. That could be it. But like, I really like her now because she's with Henry. She's not with Henry yet, but like, she's gonna be. And I know the romance is gonna eat, and I'm really happy and excited for everything. Oh. See y'all in the next clip. Hey, ignore my wristband. Ignore the wristband and ignore the stuff in my hair. I performed at a Rams game yesterday. Yesterday I performed at a Rams game. So that's why my hair is like this. And that's why I have a performance wristband on my wrist. Anyways, little lore drop. We are almost done with this book. Updating. From what I remember, right now they're in like a confusing phase. Because it's a slow burn and because it's Friends to Lovers, they are just like really experimenting with what they want to be called. And Hallie's like, oh, I don't want any label. But like when people ask about them, she's like, oh, we're just friends. But like when she says that, Henry Loki gets upset because he's like, they're definitely more than just friends. They're definitely more than just friends. So they're like confused on right now. The whole what are they is really the conflict right now. How do I feel about it? I don't really care. I really don't care. At first I was loving this book, like obsessed. You see my tabs. I went out of my way. Ooh, I look like a bear. I went out of my way and bought more tabs because I only had like a tab pack that had like this much, like only 4. So I was like, you know what? Let me buy some tabs because I was tabbing this book up. That's pretty much the conflict. My thing with romance books is when they drag out too long, I get bored because like it's like they're doing stuff, but like I don't care anymore. Like I love them as a couple, well, as a whatever they are, but I'm getting bored and I want something interesting to happen, you know? Like I'm a fantasy reader. Like I need something high stakes. I need like impending doom or something to happen, but it's a romance book. That's not going to happen. I'll update you guys when I'm done. But right now it's not looking hopeful right now. I mean, I do love the beginning. Like I love the beginning. But I've been really bored for the past like 100 pages. Low key. I've been really bored for the past 100 pages. This is a 400-page book. It's stretching. Some of these scenes we don't need to see. I do like how they're showing Hallie, what was it? Trying to do stuff for herself. Even though she has not been focusing on her writing competition at all throughout this book. She said she would, and then all of a sudden, they mentioned it in the beginning, and then all of a sudden, 250 pages in the book, we're like, oh yeah, her writing competition. Girl, I forgot about that. That was so long ago. You haven't mentioned it once since meeting Henry. Like, what's going on here? And now she's forced to lock in and think about herself. So, hopefully something happens with that. Because I feel like it's the only interesting thing that could save this book is her writing competition. What is up? It's cold. Anyways, we finished. This is the first book I've ever fully annotated. Yeah, this is crazy. And it looks so good. Anyways, we finally finished Daydream. You know, me a year ago would never have thought I would read this book again, honestly. But I'm glad we made it here. I've really enjoyed myself reading this book. When I last saw you guys, which is literally like an hour ago, I was like, yeah, we're in like a rut. Like nothing's happening. girl, I just needed to read like 10 more pages and then something was going to happen. I was just in that like slow period. You know how every book has like that slow period where there's like nothing going on? That's where I was in. I just needed to read a little more, and then stuff started picking up and it started getting interesting, and I really, really enjoyed everything in this book. I enjoyed seeing old characters from the other two books. I enjoyed the older sister rep because I am an oldest daughter. Yeah. And that's a big theme in here. The older sister rep, the eldest daughter rep. I see it. And I also respect the neurodivergent rep. I see it. I relate. It's rough out here. Honestly. I loved most of the topics they talked about in this book. I was shocked. But I had a great time. I had such a great time. Like, the pacing of the romance was fun. Like, honestly, it paced out well to me. Before, last time I read it, I said it was moving too fast. Maybe because I wasn't in a romance mood at that time. But, I don't know. I enjoyed the pacing this time. So, there's that. I have like one tiny, so minuscule con about this book. It's so tiny, guys. Like, you're gonna be like, girl, get up. But my con, Hallie's 5'10" and Henry's like, what, 6'2"? So they got, what, a 4-inch height difference, right? Right. The author, I could tell, is used to writing short girls. You could tell. Because whenever Hallie and Henry are trying to be cute and stuff, they're like, oh, Hallie breaks her neck just to look at him. Breaks her neck? It's a 4-inch height difference. All she has to do is, not even that. Like, she can still look at him in the face if they're 4 inches apart. Am I crazy? No, I'm not. She's 5'10". My little sister is 5'10". I am 5'6". I don't have to go like this to talk to her. I could just go like this and just gaze up slightly. It's like such a minuscule thing. I know. You could just tell the author's used to writing short girls. And I know, like, the author, like, later in the book she brings up how Hallie used to be, like, the tallest girl in school and stuff. But, like, then treat her like a tall girl. She doesn't have to break her neck to look at her man realistically. She could just look. It could still hold the same impact romantically if she's just looking straight at him and not looking all the way up and having to go on her tiptoes to reach over just to hug him. Like, those little details, they're not necessary because they're just not necessary. That was a con. What else was a con? That middle part where it was just slow and nothing was happening. That was a con. Oh, the mentioning of her writing competition not being brought up to like literally the last 100 pages. That was a con. I did not like that because I was like, wasn't like that was Hallie's like main plot. Like, how do you just forget about that? But overall, sorry, my head's really itchy. Overall, I give this book 3.75 stars, maybe a 4. I think my prediction was right. Yeah, like, it's one or the other. I don't know yet. I need to let it sit, but it's definitely 3.75 or 4 stars because I really enjoyed, like, I really enjoyed it. I really did. I really liked the characters. It's just, there's, like, tiny problems that, like, I don't know, that I just, like, didn't like a lot. Like, stop writing your characters like they're short when they're supposed to be almost 6 foot tall. If she's tall, treat her like a tall girl. Like, that's a big issue for me because I'm not tall, but I am tall enough. to know that is whatever. I need to stop it. But I did like the topics that were discussed in this book. I did like all the new characters we met. We met some new characters, and I was like, oh, slay. And all the old characters. I'm glad they continued their story. Yeah, overall, it's a good book. Like, it's a good book. Would I recommend this book? Yes. Yes, I would. Clearly, I would. The cover's gorgeous, too. That's just like a big plus right there. I would recommend this book. Should you read the other two that are in this interconnected series? Probably. Or else it's going to be character overload for you, because there's a lot of characters in this book. There's like a lot of characters, and you're going to get confused if you don't already have like if you already haven't read the first two books. Yeah, you're going to be so confused on who all these people are and why you should care about them. So yeah, but I do recommend this book to all the romance girls who haven't read it yet. I'm not a romance girl, but I do recommend it. 100%. Okay, well, but that's the end of this video. We only read 2 books because I don't have time for a third one. It's already been a week. Rude. Anyways, it's already been a week. So if you want to see more of this type of content, let me know. Comment down below. Yeah. Just let me know. Like and subscribe. I'll see y'all next time with another reading vlog, because I had so much fun doing these. You know, I had so much fun. So see y'all next time.